Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cold Brew Cast episode 7, Tuesday. Special team, special plays, special players, and
That's
that
what we're
is
here
never
for.
going to get old.
Nope.
No, it's actually been gaining popularity.
Well,
Yeah.
what's up, fellas?
Not too much.
I am hungover and sick. Awesome.
Same.
I think last time we recorded I was sick. Different sickness altogether. Don't know why it's so persistent right now.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've been sick for every week or two. I get like a cold or something and I just can't get it away. I'm like, is this long COVID? Am I dying? Or yes to the second question, obviously, but because everybody is, but not to get too existential, but like we got to get better. We got to eat our Wheaties and get some Flintstone vitamins. I guess I didn't eat enough when I was 12 to.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I think my favorite meme is that one where it's like the lone Flintstones vitamin in your stomach still fighting off all of the COVID.
Yeah.
It's like backs against the wall. That's comical.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh,
anyway, we're here with your constant co-hosts, Matty J, Drake G, and Colton D.
Special teams.
Special teams, special plays, special players.
Of course.
How was the week then, guys?
Oh man, I don't even know. I never start, so I'm going to start. I did. Do I disclose
no
the things?
No, you can't.
Okay.
You could talk loosely, but it would not be a good idea. As your counsel, I would suggest heavily against that.
Okay, my week bad, work bad.
We'll wait a little bit for that one.
Yeah.
Man, if things play out in a way,
yeah.
I will go full bore on one of these episodes, and y'all will hear all about my life. But week not good, week bad.
Week no good, week very bad. You did some fun things, though.
I really did. I mean, did I?
Yeah, absolutely. What happened yesterday that made you really happy and soulful? And
I went
and was a for you moment and very treatful for yourself.
Me going to lunch with my friend Jared. Is that what we're talking about? What did I do yesterday?
You bought it. I don't want. You bought something yesterday that it makes you very happy.
I got a new keyboard. Oh, I hit my mic. That's it.
Where'd you get it?
Just some random Facebook seller. He was selling it for. It was like brand new, and he was selling it for $50 cheaper than like the store would. So I was like, sure. I've just been like working on my setup. I don't have my background on right now because I've been like streaming and like trying to make my room presentable enough. So now I'm just like nerded out with my posters and stuff, and I'm trying to color coordinate all of my setup with my computer because it's got a white case on it. So
nice
in a real world, in a perfect world where I can like save up the money, I'll get like 2 white monitors and everything else. That'd be kind of cool. A lot of people don't like white accessories, but I'm not a messy person, so I kind of don't mind them at all.
Yeah, that's super fair.
Yeah, but outside that,
valid.
Week was pretty straightforward. Just work.
What about last week? Since I was away.
Yeah, true.
It's a bonus 2
weeks. Have an epi last week. It's a bonus double.
I genuinely can't remember. Like outside of like playing basketball and stuff, the only exciting things I remember were like just going for coffee with friends and things. Yeah, it's been a stressful few weeks without elaborating, to say the least. That's my week.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Shall I go next?
Yeah, hit it up.
Cool beans. Yeah. So I got I don't even know if I've told you two because we haven't really been on Discord together much. But a couple parties this week have been pretty nice. Obviously, yesterday was 420, #blaze it. You know. All of that to say, though, that the party was extremely tame. We sat around, exchanged stories, and there was zero smoking of marijuana. The party was great. Good to see a lot of great friends last night. My good friend Dylan finished his university shenanigans pending passing the remainder of his courses. So it's exciting to celebrate with him a bit. So shout out to Dylan. It'd be nice to have you back. I know you like the videos, but you don't listen to them, and that's an issue. We're working on it, though. Yeah, no, and then another random party last week as well. But at the random party last week, I'm partying a lot lately. I don't know why. Don't know what's up with that. But yeah, the party last week, the boys were like, "Hey, we've got this free. It's not free, but it wasn't free, but it was freed up ticket to see Blink 182 in Toronto."
Oh,
okay.
So I scooped that bad boy up for $360.
Nice.
Row 6 in August.
Nice.
Yeah, so it is what week is it? It is not the 10th, but the week after that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so not towards the end where we normally plan our thing, but towards the beginning.
Cool.
Our thing.
I've got 2 heater weekends. We've got 9. We've got August 9er on the birthday scale for me. So
yeah, of course.
My birthday week is going to be Liddy Spaghetti. I'm taking off that weekend to go to the Outdoor Comedy Fest here, see Theo Vaughn and Tom Segura. Then I've got the week off. Chris and I are going to get in the car and drive up to Ontario with Elle. We're going to see some grandparents and some family, kick around for a little bit.
Nice.
And then she's going to drop me into Toronto's, and I'll meet up at the Airbnb with the rest of the Gucci gang and off to see Blink for a couple days and then drive home.
Nice.
Please drive safe.
Yeah, it's going to be lit. It's going to be litty.
That's good. That sounds like an awesome time.
We'll drive safe. Yeah.
I just realized something.
Didn't
last time we recorded, didn't you say that this week we were going to go disc golfing?
Yep.
We not.
No.
Like not even a consideration. Not even a little bit.
No, it takes 2 to tango. We need to support each other and get ourselves back out on that course. I did think about it too earlier in the week, not on the weekend, but earlier in the week for sure.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Friday night we just kind of stayed in and played a little Stardew with some friends. Nice. And then Saturday morning it was just a lazy kind of get ready, eat well for the preceding events that evening.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but not too bad.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, yes, I got McDonald's for breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
Shred me if you want.
We
just ate lots of food, and it was good.
Yeah.
And therefore, we ate well.
That's fair.
The quality of the food is not the question.
True.
But the quantity of the food is what I'm speaking in reference to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Go for it.
Your turn, Drake.
Oh boy. Honestly, like this week.
That bad?
No, honestly, this week has been like pretty chill. Last week was, I would say, more eventful. Just because I was away last week for my dad's reception.
True. Yep. You came all the way home for that.
Yeah. So nice little weekend in back home with the family. My partner made a wedding cake for them.
Oh,
it was super cute. Everybody loved it, which was awesome. Yeah, it's just really good. My grandparents threw them a wedding party because obviously, as everybody knows, they got married in Vegas. None of the family was there. Can't have that. Gotta do something family related. So we did that. Got to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a really long time. So that was kind of nice, catching up with people. Yeah, it was good. Quick little trip down. Got to meet my aunt. Got a new puppy a couple months ago. And I finally got to meet the dog.
The one with the big dogs?
Yeah.
That we have the fence up for?
Yes.
Oh, another puppy.
Yes.
Wait, is that the aunt when I drove you and Dev down that one?
Yep, that's the one.
Is that aunt? Oh,
yep, that's that one. Yeah.
That makes sense. She's nice.
She cool.
She's very nice.
Yeah. I think both of you in weird roundabout ways have met her.
Yeah. A few times.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were there. I can't remember why. I was picking up my bike.
Yeah.
That's why we went. I remember that. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Your poor aunt's place is like a halfway house for you and Devin's travels in this world.
It kind of is. But yeah, so she has the breed is called an English cream.
I'm gonna have to Google that shit.
I think it's like either like a golden lab or golden retriever, like sub-breed or offshoot. They just because like some of those breeds can have the coloring of English creams, but English creams are bred to be like pure white.
Can you share it? Can you do the first share on the show of what this dog looks like?
Yeah,
just make sure you share the right screen.
I've got it up right now. Do you want me to?
Yeah, why not? Show the audience. This is what my aunt has. He's like 3 months old, maybe younger, maybe older. I'm bad with timelines.
Okay. Actually, someone else should share. Just because I can't. Just someone else should share.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yep. Please and thank you.
Okay.
I just can't operate. I can't do both.
That's fair.
Unfortunately. We did not very clearly talk about this in advance of the moment.
No, but it would just be cool because we have that functionality and we've never used it.
And we should. I'm just saying.
We should definitely use it.
It's a little slot. Our enablement is a little sloppy. We'll do better next time.
We could make a segment with like a video or something. Sometimes.
True.
Just trying to find. So look at us, technology. Isn't it fun? Isn't it cool?
So much fun, dude.
Isn't it neat? I'm just trying to find an accurate picture of what he looks like kind of now.
Boomers. I called all of us boomers. Don't be offended, Matt.
It's true. We kind of are.
We are.
We are getting there, yeah.
I've like drastically noticed a decline in my gaming skills, like my reaction time and stuff, and I'm just like, man, I'm not even that old.
I'm old, and I have noticed a reduction in my reaction time.
It sucks.
It does suck. Like I've got 5 on you?
I think so, yeah. 5 or 6.
I turned 34 in August.
I turned 28 in July.
Yeah.
So 6.
It should be on the screen, I think.
He has to.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's a baby.
He's a bit bigger than that, but that's the breed. They just stay that like very white color instead of like I think golden retrievers more or less are like born that color and then they transition through the like shades into the golden, whereas English creams just stay white.
Stay white. Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't realize that it was like this big.
That's got to be very pricey, though. Holy cow! I don't know, but think about like having to, like, you couldn't say I want an English cream and find one at like a local shelter or something like that randomly, right? Like you'd have to buy it. Ooh, that would be spicy.
She got them at a breeder in Ontario.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's cool. You got to do what you got to do, especially if you want custom breeds. But that's sick.
Yeah. But he's gonna be a big dog. His name is Oakley.
Oakley.
Nice. He's somewhere around the 3 months age, and he's a big boy. He's a big puppy already.
Fits in with the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So got to meet the dog. That was super cool. Spent some time at Morgan's family's place down in LP.
You do this thing where you'll be like, my partner.
Lincoln Park.
And then you'll be like, Morgan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, choose one.
I will
choose your character.
It's fine.
Because at first I was like, oh, you're trying to, keep it secret. And then you were like, nah.
Fuck it.
Man, tuck it. Nah, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was nice. Just good little weekend down. Relaxing. Yeah, this week's been like pretty uneventful. I can't think of anything that's happened. I'm trying really hard because I feel like I did stuff, but I don't remember what it was.
You went out with your coworkers.
Yes, I did. Yeah, we went out last night. It was nice. Good chill night out. So I preferred going out place, which will take you guys when you come visit. Just really good vibes. And the people are very nice, and the drinks are good.
Hell yeah. I'll probably visit soon.
Hell yeah, we need to plan that.
Yeah.
Yeah, really want to have you up. I mean, I want to have both of you up, but whoever can get here first, I mean.
Race you.
Doors always open.
I'll win. Actually, I won't win because I stopped for red lights, but
So everybody, welcome back to the Cold Brewcast. You're here with your constant co-hosts Maddie Che and Drake G.
Man, it's crazy. It's always been just the two of us.
You can't keep kicking me out like that. That's the second week in a row. You
That's
have
true.
to accept
it might just be a funny thing that I do in order to respond to the constant berating as a constant co-host that you constantly give me all day long.
Hey, this is our friendship. It happens. You ran through that red light, man. Can't help it. I'm never gonna live it down.
Once.
I was scared for my life. Yeah.
Once.
You remember that time by the mall? Twice. Almost.
Shit. It happens. We're all human. We make mistakes.
It's fun. He left this time.
He left.
Okay. What's up, bud? Welcome back.
Welcome back to I guess we're the hosts now.
Yeah, that Matt guy.
Did my audio flip flop? Or am I still good?
No, you're good.
Okay, good.
It's just funny because like that recall, like our old show, we talked about that time that you almost ran through the red light by the mall. So anybody who's like watched our episodes is probably like, I remember this.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost in that one situation, and then the other one I ran it, but it was what it was.
You know what? Because you refused to acknowledge or accept that reality for a long time. Because you were like, you ran through the red light, and I was like, that was a red light, and you were like, no, it wasn't. And you disagreed for 2 years.
Yeah, but
now you're finally willing to admit.
No, I would have been willing to admit it the whole time, but when you flame me hard, the only counterplay I have is to gaslight you.
You're like, nah.
It's the only counterplay I have.
This is a toxic
because
relationship.
It is. Those of you listening, Colton never lets me live anything in my life down, ever. Not ever once. Like he's not the kind of person that gives you. He's not the kind of person that gives you any grace in your friendship.
Hold on.
So you really have to just figure out a way to persistently continue to move forward, understanding that Colton's going to put you in that position. How do you do it? Counterplay. It's all about the counterplay.
When I went out disc golfing and I saw the reality of the course that you had fallen on and gotten your concussion, I backpedaled and said, I fully understand how you hurt yourself playing disc golf. So
you did.
Though I did berate you for it before I understood the situation, which is a very closed-minded way to approach a situation, I corrected it. So there.
All right. You know what? One time in the 7 years I've known Colton now, he has given me some level of empathy, but it was after I smoked my head so hard on a stump that I got a concussion for a week and had some memory loss.
Yeah.
You know, might warrant a little bit of empathy.
Can I say I'm a hard judge?
True.
Did you have any more to talk about for your week, Drake? We kind of just interrupted.
Oh no, that's fine.
Like we always do.
Oh, that's fine. Just trying to think. Dog visit trip. Yeah, I don't think there was anything like super crazy that happened this week. Honestly, work's been good. We're like gearing up. I guess that's something. My work does. They do Taco Tuesdays. Every Tuesday they do tacos. Handmade tortilla shells. They're awesome. But we do Cinco de Mayo. It's a big deal for us. So we're starting to gear up for Cinco de Mayo. Yesterday we made 80 tortillas, and we're going to be making 80 tortillas at least a couple of times through the week leading up to. I think the goal is to have somewhere around 500 tortillas for the day.
Some tortillas.
So
500?
yeah. So it's that busy for us that when my boss put out the message to make reservations for Cinco de Mayo, she put out the message at 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. we were fully booked.
Oh shit!
For 3 seatings.
That's pretty good.
Which is about 30-ish people every seating.
So 90 people in a day. Is 90 people in a day? Now hear me out, because I'm not a restaurant worker, never happened. But I feel like some places that's not a lot, and then some places that is a lot. Is that a lot like everywhere? Like
I mean, it really depends on the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
It really depends on the style, all that kind of stuff. I'll put it in like a numbers perspective on the like we've had like 50-person nights, like that's how many covers we're doing, maybe some walk-ins, etc. Will be roughly around like $3,000 to $4,000 in sales, and that's from 5 to 9 p.m.
Okay.
That's so when we say 90 people,
it's
and
like
we're doing that from
$10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, because like I don't know, you could consider like, and this is like the stupidest comparison I know, but like a McDonald's probably sees what 1,000 people a day, maybe in the city or something.
Yeah,
and they probably make less than what you would, or maybe around the same.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, so I guess it adds up. I didn't take into consideration the fact that it's a bit of a higher quality, higher price, longer visit kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like for the most part, I would say people spend if you make a reservation, the reservation is for an hour and a half. So that is the air quotes like average time spent in restaurant. Obviously, not every table is spending that full amount of time there, and in other cases, some people you can book up to 2 hours. So there's that kind of breadth of people and how much time they spend there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so Cinco de Mayo is a big deal. It's going to be a very busy day, but it's going to be probably really fun.
When it comes to your bar, can you just sit there all day?
Well, probably, as long as they don't need the space. That's kind of the deal, is that, if they don't need it, then yeah.
Okay. That's my plan. If I visit and Matt is not with me, I'm just going to be at that bar all day.
Is that the bar like peeking around the corner?
Just reserve like multiple seats through every seating. Just make a reservation from the start to the end, but have it as 3 different spots.
Yep. Hello, it is I, Sir Matty J, calling for a reservation.
Like, get up and leave like 10 minutes before your next reservation, and then walk in and be like, "Hello, I'm here for my reservation."
I'm wearing a different hat and a different jacket, but it's just me. A quick change costumes in the car.
I believe this man is already drunk. Nonsense.
Shit.
Hey, shout out Superfan Devin.
Oh,
I'm wearing a shirt that he gifted me.
Oh, is that from
to, I believe it was MSI in Toronto and stayed at your
the North American Finals.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, it was NA Finals. Gotcha. Yeah. Cool. It was a long time ago, but
yeah, it was.
I pulled it out just for today's cast.
Almost. Nice. You know what's crazy? Almost 10 years ago.
This is a 10-year-old shirt. I'm elderly.
My 10-year high school reunion is like now.
My 10-year high school reunion was in 2018, and it didn't happen, and I'm glad, because those plebs I don't want to ever see again.
There's not going to be a reunion at our school or anything, but there would be this year if it were to happen. I would love to. I'd walk in and I'd be like a different person completely, and people would probably all be the same realistically. I'd just be like, what? Except for like one of the people I graduated with is literally a gold medal record-setting Olympian now. So I think she kind of takes the cake. Yeah, she might walk in and be like, "I win." But
she pulls a Drake and walks in with security. Could you imagine?
Like she don't need security, bro. She could kill all of us.
No, I know, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to make a Drake reference, but I just don't ever want to go back into that space ever again.
See, I'm going back next weekend for a basketball tournament.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's this soon. Oh
yeah,
nice. I didn't realize.
Yeah, super excited for it. Gonna go get stomped. Gonna get wrecked by one of the teams that's stacked. Yeah, I know you're never gonna listen, but for you've won 10 years in a row.
Yeah.
Why do you keep stacking the team in your favor?
You don't need to stack the team.
I hope one of you guys gets a slight cold that doesn't come, so we have a chance.
Yeah, like a medium hamstring injury or something.
No injuries, just simply a flu. Something that they will recover from, but they can't play with. They ain't Michael Jordan. No flu game for them.
Valid.
Okay, I have questions.
Yeah,
questions.
And it's really on a different wavelength than last time. Like big time different wavelength.
Okay.
Super random. I sat down like 10 minutes before the show and I was like, and I just started typing things out. Super no prep time. Really bad. But I wrote down 6 of them, and we don't have to answer all 6 by any means. But first question.
Okay.
If you had unlimited money to buy one thing, what would it be? And I specifically put in parentheses, excluding things that could be considered a future investment. So you can't like take $1 billion and put it in a house.
Are we doing this? Is this going to be like, is this a like for funsies thing? Interpreted as we see fit.
Yeah. I just
What would I buy if I had unlimited money? Okay. I know what I'm gonna buy. Okay. And you're gonna come at me for a second in the comments, Colton, specifically for this. I'm gonna sneeze 1 second.
Bless you.
You do not bless someone before they sneeze, sir.
Yeah,
you are rude.
Thank you. I'm back.
You're rude.
Okay, so I know you said that it can't be considered an investment.
Okay, hold on.
But
I will clarify.
Oh, let me finish though. Clarify. So I am gonna buy this, and it could be seen as an investment, but I will never sell it. It is not an investment, and I will never ever part with it ever. If I had unlimited money, I would buy a PSA 10 first edition shadowless base set Charizard, and I would set it. I would screw it locked into a case or something, and I would just put it up on the wall, and I would look at it every day longingly until I died, and then I would pass it down to my daughter, who will at that point have been instilled with the Pokemon lust, and will then keep it and look at it once a day until she instills that that passion for the game into her children, and then it passes on to them and they look at it. That's what I would do.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it isn't an investment because I will never sell it for a return.
Yeah, you know what? My answer,
if you could accept that.
I do fully, because
fabulous.
My answer also could be considered an investment, but I guess what I'm thinking is like, when I said no investments, I meant like don't buy like a company. Don't be like, I'd buy Apple and then just have infinite money forever, because my answer is I would buy Drake's house, like the one in Toronto.
Oh,
the like $150 million mansion with like 3 basketball courts and like a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you've ever looked into this, but it is wild, and anybody in our audience who knows about it is like, yeah, that's a good purchase. You'd never have to leave your home again. Like, you'd just be set.
Yeah, that's fair.
Definitely buying that, never selling it, for sure.
I think I would just buy my dream car garage. Like, I would just buy all of the vehicles that have been on my list. Well, no, it's a varying list, but the first car I would buy would be a Porsche 911 Carrera GTS.
Yeah, of course.
because that is my favorite car in the whole world.
Yeah, and it's also like $250,000.
Yeah.
So
And
unlimited
then-
money is a good thing in this.
And then probably a 1960s Rolls-Royce Phantom, because those things are so cool.
They're so cool. They're so cool that at one point in my life, I was like, I want to buy a Chrysler 300 just because it is like the closest cheap man car visually to a Rolls Royce.
Yep.
Yeah. And the Chrysler 300s are nice too.
Yeah, that's a good car. I think the funniest thing is just like it's like the old people car. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you are driving around in a vehicle that can do 0 to 60 in like 2.5 seconds, maybe.
Yeah.
And they'll never use it like that. And I'm just like, oh, it's kind of a waste.
Yeah, they're gonna go 30 and a 50.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're hitting the highway at 70 kilometers an hour, and that's it.
And it takes a while to get there.
Yeah.
They're just letting it rev. They don't even press the gas pedal.
They're on the on-ramp doing 50. 70's
Man.
jump.
Okay. Before I continue with the questions, I don't know what was going on in Halifax this week, but traffic has been insane. And like yesterday on my way to the mall to meet up with Jared, I saw like 3 road rage incidences, like not accidents, but like on Joe Howe, I drove past 2 people in a fist fight.
Oh my god!
Like I
Like got out of
legit
their car and started scrapping. Jeez.
like someone cut someone off and they were like, "That's the bell, buddy. Let's go."
Ding,
And they
ding.
like got out of their car and started fighting, and I just drove past because I was like, "Nope, that's none of my business." But like,
Guys,
people
we
were
gotta
crazy.
chill in this world.
I almost got ran off the road. Like,
Like we gotta chill a little bit.
yeah.
Let's not fight so
If
much.
you get cut off, give someone like a
Peace, love, and peace,
like
love.
just a
baby.
shrug.
No war.
You just give them a shrug and they acknowledge what they did, and then you both go about your day. You're
Yeah.
not like,
We're not throwing hands.
no, or worse.
Yeah, seriously.
If you live in the States. Anyways,
Ooh.
yeah, I almost.
Well, that's been
Coming
this
up.
week's episode of the Golden
And thanks for
Cast.
listening, guys. On next week's episode, where it's just Matty J and Drake G.
Oh,
No, just kidding.
We talk about gun control.
no touching on the gun control. Just maybe don't shoot someone over nothing.
Yeah,
That's
true.
all.
Fact. That's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah,
Fact.
like if you could just tell them to frig off, that's probably a better alternative.
Yeah,
Anyways.
100%. Oh, I forgot one more thing.
Hmm.
That's the name of the segment.
Oh,
Safe to thing. The FIDE candidates chess tournament is happening right now.
Oh, yes.
And
Yep.
for those of you who don't love chess, like I love chess, it's okay. You don't have to. Chess is cool, though. My favorite chess player and chess streamer, Hikaru Nakamura, actually has a chance to win the candidates tournament. And so for those of you who don't know, to take a step back, the candidates tournament determines the challenger of the world champion every year. So every year, the top, I believe, I just want to make sure I'm clear. I believe it's 8 players. Yeah, it is 8 players. That qualify through a certain level of means end up coming together to play this big tournament. And Hikaru is never really been able to secure a win there to get a challenge. But he's probably the best chess player in the world right now, outside of Magnus Carlsen, who effectively retired from seeking the world championship title last year or a year and a half ago, which was a tragedy for chess, but is what it is. Anyway, so he left. So now it's just up to the rest of the boys to face the challenger. So we'll see who it is. But right now there's Gukesh is in first place, and then it's a 3-way tie between Hikaru, Jan, and Fabiano. Crazy time to be alive, and I know I'm just speaking gibberish that a lot of you, specifically the 2 of you, aren't going to understand. But those were people, and they're very good chess players.
I believe it.
Anyway,
I love that you're excited about it, and that's
I'm
really
very
all that
excited. I've been watching it more than I've watched any sporting event in my life.
There you go.
The NBA playoffs have started also. And
this is the counter argument to the gibberish on my side, though.
Yeah,
that's what
and please feel free to talk about it, but
I just want to, like, I'm not going to talk in length about it because I really don't think anyone likes basketball. But Celtics are taking it this year, and I'm excited to see. So that's on record.
You sure about that?
It is not a hot take. Like, they are the best team in the league record-wise.
What about the Seattle Sonics? How are they doing this year?
That is a team from like 2002 or something that turned into the OKC Thunder, but they're doing great. They're like the second seed. Yeah, Denver and Boston will be in the finals, and Boston will win. I just wanted to put that on record so that when it happens, people can be like, "Oh, he had like a very easy to predict prediction."
That's fair.
Yeah.
I just want to try and jump on the bandwagon with something that I have an interest in, but there's not much going on. Famous chef David Chang of Momofuku Enterprise and Ugly Food and all that kind of stuff on Netflix and all that kind of stuff is being a bit of a dirtbag. And he's like copyright claiming his chili crisp product and going after small producers who are doing similar things.
Oh, no.
And basically being like, you have to stop making this.
Oh, no.
Which is real scummy because he's like $1 billion restaurateur going after what is effectively like a cultural condiment.
Oh, no.
And saying, I own this.
Oh.
That's about the biggest thing that's happening in the culinary world that I know of.
That's rough.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm kind of okay with it.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, business
like a little bit okay with it. Like, obviously, copywriting, setting cease and desist letters to small chains is definitely something. I would not. So, because I know a little bit about it too, because I love Dave, or did.
Yeah,
I'm
also
like
just
Dave.
like this is feels very left field for him.
Yeah. So I have two takes.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking about it. I have two takes. First take, he's acting within his legal right.
Yes.
And so if you jump on a bandwagon copying the idea of somebody, which is to commodize, that's not a word, to turn a commodity into something that you're going to turn a natural sort of like, what the fuck am I trying to say? It's 4:21 today, so the brain juices aren't flowing, for the record. If you're gonna take something and like put all the energy and money into marketing it and branding it and and understanding obviously that it is of course a something that East Asian families have been making for thousands of years. Obviously, there's that nuance, and I understand that. But I will say, if you've taken the time to market and put all this effort into it, it's well within his legal right to do that. And I think that, especially like, if you're like, there are lots of ways and things that you could do to brand your chili crisp, which is effectively what it is, differently enough that he couldn't come after you.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing that proactively and you're infringing on his market share in the first place, that action to me feels kind of slimy first.
Yeah.
So then do two wrongs make a right? Now, hear me out. Do two wrongs make a right? Maybe not, but probably not realistically. But I think still, like, if you had an idea and then somebody came in and was like, I'm going to take half of all of the money that you make from this because I'm going to put out my own chili crunch, and somehow got enough traction to do that half the money was just a random thing to say. But I just feel kind of like there's a little bit of grease being met with some grease.
Yeah. I think I don't disagree with within legal rights because obviously it is because it's his brand name. He's
The patents
trademarked
are
the
there,
name
yeah.
itself. Yeah, I guess eventually, I'm sure in the next little bit it'll come out. I don't necessarily think that they are taking a lot of money from him. These places, because I don't think that they have that same breadth of a company as him. Because these are places. A lot of these places, at least from what I've read, are like your hole in the walls, and it's like, hey, my friend knows this guy who knows that there's a restaurant here. They make a chili crisp, and it's really fucking good.
Yeah,
kind of deal. And
The way-
also, oh yeah, it's
I would have to
funny.
look at the individual sightings a little more in depth, but
I'm not gonna lie, I spaced out a little bit, and when you were like, I thought you were gonna be like, I'm making my own sauce, and I don't want to get
I
sued.
actually am launching my own chili crisp right now. The
Yeah.
cold brew chili crisp.
Imagine if we did. That'd be sick.
You're a-
Our first merch
you're a
item is
chef.
chili crisp.
We
Come
can
at
pull it
us in
off,
the
dude. We
comments.
can pull it off.
Send your lawyers to our comment section, buddy.
If you want to get a hold of us, come at us in the comments.
You
It's the
can
only way
email your cease and desist letter to the ice and bean pod at gmail.com.
True. You can. We're not gonna read them. That email inbox actually just goes unmonitored. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
When's the last time anyone has checked that email?
Oh, I don't think I've ever checked it.
I don't think I have. I think the last time I was in it was to recover a password when we kicked the whole thing back up. So I would have started it before episode 1 of the Cold Brew Cast, but
I wonder if
It's
we
quite
missed any
common.
business inquiries on there.
No.
definitely not.
No, I don't think your parents are sending us business inquiries.
You don't know.
You don't. Okay, question 2, Colton.
Yeah.
I've got so many to choose
Move
from.
away
but,
from Dave Chang because it's dangerous territory.
You can be a professional at one thing. What is it?
I'm already doing it.
Choose something else.
No.
Because
Yeah,
maybe make it a hobby. Make something you enjoy doing in your pastime a professional angle.
I think it'd be fun to be in the esports. I think I'd absolutely hate
that's
it,
the way you would
but
go.
I think it would be fun. I think that was always the dream.
I think my answer is very obvious.
Carpenter.
Yeah, definitely professional carpenter, not NBA. Yeah.
Yeah, that's valid.
Matt's thinking hard about this one.
When I grew up, I said to myself, self, and I knew it was me because I recognized the voice. I said, I want to be an insurance specialist when I grow up. So I'm just living my personal professional dream right now.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
No, I'd probably
disc golf.
I'm not. There's no money in disc golf, so I'd go be a pro, and it would be sick to be on the tour for a second. But then I would have no money to support my family, so it would be a challenge. It would be crazy to be on the tour.
So
don't get me wrong, but I couldn't go. Like, I think if you're going to be professional at something, I'm going to want to be professional at something that I can also make a living at. You know?
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go golfer because they make like the most, or boxer.
Well, I mean, if you going NBA though makes sense. Lots of money, your passion. I don't have a passion area that also makes lots of money that I can really cross over immediately in my mind. Not a passion area. Like, I love to play disc golf, but there's no offense to disc golf. It'll get there in like 30 years, but there's no money and there's no sponsors in disc golf. So you can't really make. I would just go there and be professionally doing something that would eventually make me hate myself. So
you can just come join me in esports world.
Esports winter.
I mean,
We'll start a team.
Be a caster. Like, you would be. You have a perfect voice to be on the on-air talent.
I could cast, but yeah, that'd be sick. They'd have to fire Raz and Emily first, though, because I can't work with either of those people.
Sorry, no.
Why? Do you know who they are? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I like. Do you want Emily gone? That's rude.
I know
We
you have
like
a special
Emily.
place in your heart for Emily, but
Yep.
okay, all right, fine. Just Raz.
Yeah, Raz can go. That's fine.
That's
Raz
worth
needs
it.
to go. Honestly, even if I don't come on, Raz needs to go. Riot, if you're listening, I know you're not, but if you somehow are, right? Like, look, Raz, valuable person, nice human being, doesn't have the qualifications or the quality of his ability. Like his ability to present is just so lackluster, and he kind of talks at everybody just like this all the time. And it's like, bro, can you calm down? Like, use your indoor voice. You're inside. You don't need to talk like this from the top of your mic all the time. And it just like I can't watch the broad when he's on because he
So
talks like
accurate.
that. He's like waving his like card around to be like, no, you gotta listen. And
Yep.
it's like, bro, breathe. Anyway,
Yeah, you're right.
sorry for the rant. This is my
You're
Thresh
right.
shirt. It's nice. Shout out Superfan Devin. But jeez, I didn't know I was going in so hard on Raz today when I woke up this morning. But sorry, dude. If you're watching, my God, sorry, my guy. Somehow,
I
if you
hope
see
he's
this,
watching. I hope
they're gonna
he's
clip
watching.
this. It's gonna be on Reddit. That's how we're gonna blow up.
We go famous on TikTok.
Yeah. No, look, great analyst. Use your skills there. Go work for a team. Get paid more money, probably. Because
Special
you're probably
teams.
not getting paid anything to be on the analyst desk. Jeez Louise. Also, Riot, if you're listening, pay the analysts more money.
Yeah.
Like, let them have a career. Even if it's just 60K a year, like pay them something. You know, they like
Don't call out
blood,
Riot. We'll get
they
banned.
bleed and sweat and do all of this crazy shit and can't afford to buy new clothes for the broadcast. So let's fucking get them a quality of life that exists in a way that's meaningful first, and then we'll talk about you doing better, Riot. Riote. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, everyone. Colton, next question.
I have two stupid ones.
Okay.
One is I'll ask the one that's inspired by our recent misfortunes. Would you rather always have a stuffy nose or always have a runny nose?
Stuffy, because I've lived that already.
100% runny. Can't sleep with a stuffy nose.
Yeah, I'll take the runny too. Actually, I'll take the runny too. It's it's close because there's nothing worse than like nose chap.
Yeah.
When you have to wipe your runny nose so much and it like just becomes really raw and crusty and hurts. I'm definitely going runny though, because when you have to like turn and toss and turn and then like the stuff goes from this side to this side and then you flip back and then you try and find your angle and you're like,
that's where I'm at right now.
That's never coming off the internet, which is great. And when you just have to do that, it's not pleasant and I need my sleep.
There's gonna be a day. Sometimes it'll be like late at night. I'll come home with food. Drake will be waiting for me to play video games, and I'll just be sitting here eating on webcam. He's gonna record me someday, and it's gonna get released on the internet because I'm just like nom nom nom. he's like, it's rough. I could be blackmailed very easily.
All right.
I'll ask one more question.
Yeah. Take the questions.
And this is like, I feel like some of our viewers are going to be like, huh? But I feel like this is good for us. Life is about to become an anime universe.
Ooh.
Which one are you choosing? And I'll clarify, this makes it a lot harder. You're not the main character. You are not like the most powerful.
We just are existing in the world that...
Am I a side? Can I be a side character?
You can be mediocrely talented at whatever the situation is.
Can I have like 12% plot armor? Like what percentage plot armor am I going to get from my role in this universe?
Okay, hold on. Here.
Can I make a split in the question?
Go for it.
Can I make it a two-part one? One which is you just are in that world. It is you as the person you are living in the anime world, and you as somebody who has abilities in that world.
I just realized what I had on my mic. Yeah, Okay, how about
because that
even
gives the
no,
split.
even further. You're either on one half you're you,
Mhm.
and on other half you're main character. So you're like Goku.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, because I know my answer for me being me.
I think I have me being me too.
It's really you can't choose anything that there's like earth destroying things. Attack on Titan would be a wild choice.
Oh my god, you're just
Imagine
dead.
just being
You
like
just
a
get to
person and being
die.
like, oh great, I'm being eaten alive. Yeah. I think that for me just being me,
Yep.
oh bro, I'm joining Food Wars in a heartbeat.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Feed me that food that just makes my clothing disappear. It's so yummy. Like that's probably weird for anybody who doesn't know that show, but it's literally just a show about people cooking like the most perfect food.
Yeah.
And I would love to be in that universe.
You
So
ready
I
for
kind of
mine?
already am. Yeah,
IQ.
that's valid.
You
I
get
mean,
to
like
see the most incredible volleyball happening. It'd be dope.
nothing would change. Your life would not change at all. You'd just get to watch that crazy. You'd be like watching a show, and a guy would be like floating in the air for like 5 minutes as the narrator like says things about him, and you're like, "How's he doing this?"
What the fuck is
Oh,
happening?
man, I'm watching that show right now. I cry every episode. It's such
Oh,
a
it's
good show.
so good. Are you living or are you main character?
Main character for sure.
Okay,
Because
I
I
was gonna say
guarantee you, I'm doing better than fucking Tanjiro every time.
how much of it have you watched?
All of it.
All of it. Okay. He just becomes
Or not
pretty
sorry,
powerful.
not Tanjiro. Tanjiro's cool. Zenitsu. Sorry, I don't know why I just absolutely shit my pants.
Zenitsu's
On it.
kind
He's a
of a
cool guy,
badass
but he has
too.
to fall asleep to fight, and it's not a whole thing. I'm doing better than the falling asleep to fight for sure. I'm definitely adding value there for sure.
Valid.
In a I'm just gonna go and be me kind of world. That's the tough question.
Yeah.
I would love to live. Okay, can we consider Avatar: The Last Airbender
Yep.
an animation?
Yeah,
Yep.
it is. Yeah.
Fabulous. It would absolutely be Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I think that would be a beautiful.
I would
world to live
hopefully
in.
be born into like I would hopefully be born into like a like an air temple or something like that, and I just go live as a monk and
That's
learn to fight,
interesting, but wouldn't you be concerned about
even
just
if I
being
wasn't a bender.
murdered by the Fire Nation?
I mean, the 100-Year War only happened over 100 years in time. Like it's not like if I went as of right now, the conflict is over in
Okay,
Avatar.
that's
So
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I could be worried about getting murdered by the Fire Nation for sure. If the bad guys, if Sozin, they were still chilling, but they aren't. So
Now I need to think of main character.
Um,
Oh, buddy.
I think I'd want to be main character in Gundam Seed.
Really?
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
It'd
Interesting.
be so fun to be in a Gundam.
There's so many good answers to this question.
I think that would be it. That or One Punch Man.
One Punch Man was on my short
This
list.
would be sick.
Because you're just GG. Like you are just almighty.
Yeah.
Man. I'm trying to think of like I don't need to fight. Like fighting is overrated. I'm trying to think of like you'd be Yujiro actually if you were the main character. Well, he's not the main character, but I'd choose to be Yujiro for sure. Oh, that's actually a super great answer because he's like a billionaire who can do whatever he wants, and he's like the strongest being in the whole world, and no one can even challenge him, and he just goes where he pleases and does. Yeah, I think I'd be Yujiro from One Punch or from Baki because that'd be a good life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a few other questions, but I don't think.
Save them for the next one.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Shall we
Oh yeah.
call it there?
I think
Yeah.
it's a
I
great
agree.
place to call it.
Everyone, this has been our episode number 7. Thank you for listening. If you've made it this far, shout out to all of our super fans. We appreciate you and your engagement. What kind of question are we going to leave our listeners with? What should
I
they
think
come at us in the comments about?
I had an idea just going off of the question that we had. If they could be a character in any TV show, what TV show would it be, and who would they be?
If it was
Come at
any
us in the
TV
comments.
show,
Yeah, why not? Well, because anime is pretty specific. You gotta
I
make it
know.
a bit broader for.
I'd be Lucifer from Lucifer.
Valid.
Living a mint life.
Comment that in the comment section.
Yeah. Is everybody else sick right now? That's my question. Is it just us or is it everybody? Yeah. Well, like we have fans that don't live in Halifax and like a bigger city and stuff. So I'm just curious if the small towns are getting hit just as hard.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. At Ice and Bean Pod on Instagram to follow us. It's a legacy name. It's not going anywhere. It's the Ice and Bean Network. You got it here with your constant co-hosts, Matty J, Drake G, Colton D. Have an excellent week. We will talk to you next Sunday, some point in our lives. Special team, special place, special players. Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.